Oh, I mean, you feel, I mean, something like a rock show, half of it's the band, half of it's the crowd. And so when you're in a place where the people are that close to you and you're connecting in that kind of way, it's cosmic. It's just crazy. It just like explodes. It's bigger than what a silly little rock band could even come up with. It's the magic of rock and roll. And a venue like 1912 is the perfect place for it.
Well, from what I've seen, I've been over there a couple of times. There's like it has potential. It could be, one of the hot spots in Fort Worth. I mean, look at Lola's. Look what the Rec Room did. Look what Lola's is doing. There's no reason why this over here couldn't be the same thing. Shipping and receiving. I mean, what's to say this isn't as cool or cooler than this place has history.
A lot of the punk rock bands and underground electronic and stuff that doesn't necessarily correlate with, major venues, having a place like 1912 where everybody's cool with that is just, it's great. It's needed. Will be important in the neighborhood. Just Southside is just lacking on number of venues you can see a good rock show at. Especially, a lot of people don't like to go to West 7th, so, having something here in the hood, an extra venue, is just better.
That's where things started happening. We played over, what do you call this place now? The 1912 Club. Back in those days, it was called the Nashville Stopover. Ran by a big, heavy man. I can't remember his real name. Larry Noose was his real name. Everybody called him Pop. And I had pawned my drum kit for some unknown reason. And somebody said, go see Pop and he'll lend you the money. He likes musicians and takes care of musicians. So we came up from Johnson County, came over here, and he gave me the money to get my drums out of the pawn shop. And said, the only thing is, to pay me back, you and your band come play for me a couple of weekends. And being 18-year-old kids, we said, hell yeah, and he paid us in beer and food. So, and we ended up being the house band for like 2.5 years, 7 nights a week.
Well, this is a place where you feel free to, do what they do. You feel connected with the low stage. I like playing places with low stages. I hate being on a really raised stage. And so you feel connected with the audience. It's a place where the audience wants to get up close to you and be kind of in your grill. That's always, as a musician, I love that. Some people don't, but maybe they're rock stars or something. But I like to feel like you're close to the people that are engaging with you. So you feel like you connect and the rock becomes one.
Oh, everything's changed drastically now. See, back in the days when I was playing, nobody wanted to hear your own songs. They wanted you to play cover songs. That's what people came to dance to and get drunk to. Is we play a lot of Zeppelin, Deep Purple, Robin Trower, Ted Nugent, all that bullshit that everybody liked to hear. Except we did it our way, of course. We didn't play it like they did it. We did it better. But today's shows are more organized. You actually have events. I mean, you have bands come through that they got CDs out. They're writing their own music, and it's really a cool scene, I guess. A lot better than when I was young.
I like to book shows at 1912 because, number one, there's not going to be any complaint about what kind of bill you put together. You can do whatever, any style of music, and everybody's cool with it. No one's going to bitch about, what you're, booking there. And it's cool that the bands get most of the door money, so it makes it easier for the bands to actually get paid.
So one thing that's really important to having a good show, especially in Fort Worth, is a PA that can keep up with how loud a band gets. Basically, whenever you have good vocals, everybody has a better time, and it really breaks down the walls between the crowd and the performers. I think everybody has an awesome time, especially when you can hear what the lyricists are really saying.
Yeah, I mean, if it sounds better and the band's not trying to get the vocals over the guitars and people can hear the music, they're going to connect better. So PA's crucial for the whole experience. I mean, some of the other places in the South Side don't have systems at all. You have to just kind of find somebody that has one and put it together. So to have a venue in the South Side that has an excellent sound system would be a godsend. So.